We are at, you guessed it, Dollar Tree. Got a little phone call and man, look at that. They're treating me too good. 2 G cases, 2024. Ready to cut them open for me. Let's just dig right in and see if we can get a super treasure hunt. I believe for this case it would be the Audi Quattro in blue. I do have the Mainline, but man, having that super treasure hunt would be really cool. But we'll start off with this Porsche 911 Carrera keychain. I am gonna take one of those. It's pretty cool. They know that there's so many collectors at this Dollar Tree. They put the little baskets right next to the Hot Wheel aisle here. But we're just gonna go through the highlights of the G case here. So this car has been pretty popular. The Merc. It's a new model for 2024. A lot of folks are searching after it. I do need one example for myself as well too. We do got a recolor of the Porsche Carrera 911 in red. I don't necessarily need that one. We'll put that on the pegs. We got the Ford GT40 in blue, which is a nice recolor. Got another one of those Porsches. We'll just hang this here for the next person. Got there we go, the Civic EM1 in white. Looks good with the gold wheels. Gonna have to take one of those. Got a treble decker. We'll put that up there for, I'm sure, the kiddos that would want that one. And just looking again for the highlights here, but we got an Audi Avant, the wagon, recolor in red. We got the blue variation of the Ford Ranger Raptor, HKS livery. Not exactly sure how I feel about that one, but nonetheless, HKS livery. And we got the El Camino. Always double check the previous case to see if there is a super treasure hunt. And another highlight for the G case, new for 2024, is the BMW M3 wagon. That looks pretty slick as well too. So we'll jump to the bottom of the case and see if there is a super treasure hunt. Clear the top of the box, put it on the pegs, and here we go, moment of truth. See if there is a super in here. We're gonna dive right to it. Audi Quattro, the 90. That is just the Mainline. Man, it looks so good. I might have to pick that up. That might be in the maybe pile, even though it is just the Mainline. But let's just go through the rest of the box. We got an Audi RS e-tron. We got another one of those Mercs. We have to throw that there. And we got another of the El Camino. 2 of them in this case. We'll put both of them right here. But both Mainlines. We got T2 pickup. That's kind of neat. I do like that recolor. That might be in the maybe pile too, guys. That'll be my little maybe peg there. Got the Corvette convertible Stingray. We'll throw that bad boy right there. And what else is cool in this box? Oh, we got the Nissan Skyline RS KR DR30. That'll be in the take-home pile. And what else? What is the treasure hunt in this box? We're gonna have to maybe go back and double check that, but we got another BMW M3 wagon. And I think that's it. Might have to jump to the second box here, guys. So that's box number 1 in pre-cut. Box number 2, diving right into the top here, guys. Kind of the same thing as we saw in box 1. I'll make sure to touch on some cars that maybe I didn't look at in the first box, but we got another Porsche 911 Carrera keychain. More GT40s for the pegs. Got another treble and decker for the kiddos. We got more M3 wagons. So it's kind of nice. If you run into cases like this, you get quite a few doubles for yourself as well as fellow collectors. Got another Porsche keychain for the pegs. And guys, I am totally blanking on what the treasure hunt is for this box, or maybe there isn't one, but here's the Merc. And let's see here, we got a Tesla Model Y in black. That looks pretty sharp. And let's see here, we got a Cuda in red. This was also a Kroger exclusive in yellow. And always gotta double check the El Caminos. Nope, nothing there. To the pegs it goes. Got another KR DR30. I'll have to take that one. These Lego cars are kind of cool, so bring that front and center. And yeah, guys. Oh, how could I forget the EM1 Civic? And I think that's it. So we'll jump to the bottom. Moment of truth, guys. All right, box number 2. Last chance. There's the Audi and just the main line. So the pegs are pretty much packed. Pretty much could only take 1.5 cases. So the rest of these cars, I'm just gonna leave them in the box for the stocker to put back into restock. But here you see the El Camino. That's a dot as well too. And we got another G2 pickup. And we got an Audi. We got a gasser, which I guess I wouldn't mind another gasser with the collector logo there for the collection. Got another Ford GT40. And I think that's all she wrote, guys. Nothing much here. So, well, it was fun to just look through some cases, but I will see you guys next time.
So here we are back home with the humble haul, and just to do a quick recap of everything that I picked up today. So at the Dollar Trees, you guys saw I was opening up 2 G cases, what I actually took from there. I did end up taking one of the BMW M3 wagons. Right now, secondary market, that is sitting at $3, which is respectable for being a new casting. I did take one of the Audi 90 Quattros, which is unfortunately not the Super Treasure Hunt. I grabbed 5 of these Porsche 911 Carrera coupe clips, essentially, because I really just wanted to open it, guys. I wanted to have it and pair it with my first edition coupe clip. I just feel like this might be a trend that Hot Wheels is looking to continue, and I think both of these just go really well together, being that they're both Zamac. But happy to add this into the collection. These little Porsche coupe clips, I mean, very interestingly, are being sought after by collectors right now. Secondary market sitting at about $5 a piece. I mean, that's amazing that these 5 that I have, $25 for 4 of these Porsche coupe clips. Next up out of the G case, we got the green Skyline. I did end up taking 2 of those. They're about $3 a piece on the secondary market, so $6 total. The white EM1 Honda Civic SIs right now, secondary market sitting at about $3, which is actually surprising because I thought they would have been a lot more popular and a lot more sought after, more like in the $5 to $8 range, especially being for somewhat of a newer release. But maybe folks are really starting to find these pretty readily available at their stores. And then as of late, guys, I've been collecting all of the gassers that I find, just because I feel like they're pretty popular within the community. Folks always buy and sell and trade them. I know a lot of customizers are always looking for the bodies just to strip down and repaint and customize to their liking. So I took both of those. Secondary market on them, not crazy, but right now it's sitting at about $3 to $4 a piece. I did end up stopping at my Meijer just to see what kind of short cards and inventory they had of Hot Wheels. I did unfortunately miss a G case drop of short cards, but did end up picking up another BMW M3 wagon and a Bel Air gasser on shorty cards. And as you've probably seen on screen this whole time, the GT Scorcher Fantasy Cast. But guys, this Let's Race series on Netflix is actually pretty popular, and rumor has it a lot of parents are out there trying to find this GT Scorcher for their kids because it does seem to be one of the hero cars. I've actually watched a couple of episodes with my kids. I haven't yet seen this car, so maybe I just haven't gotten that far into the season. But nonetheless, I think it's a historical marker car, and to have it on short cards, pretty cool. Secondary market, surprisingly, overseas, it's selling for over $30, but the last couple of US sales are right around that $8 to $10 range, so pretty cool for a non-licensed fantasy cast. So all said and done, guys, I mean, this essentially $20 lot of cars and mainlines that I picked up in just this last day netted me about $65 on the secondary market, which is pretty cool. I mean, the fact that I only spent about $1.30 after taxes on essentially 13 cars, that's pretty insane, right? I mean, about $20, right? And then I was thinking, what could I compare this essentially $20 lot of mainlines to see if there's an easier way to profit without running around from store to store and fighting with other folks for these cases. And then it brought me back to my roots, 20 packs. I've talked about 20 packs and multi-packs in general quite a bit on this channel, but could I get the same amount of value or profit from a 20 pack versus these main lines out of the latest 2024 G case? And I went to Walmart and the pegs were absolutely bare, but I did find this 20 pack that was very intriguing. I mean, if you look at it just at surface level, just at a glance, I mean, there's a lot of notable cars in here. So let's break this open, do a little research, and see if I can get the same kind of profit success from this. So here we have the 20 pack opened up, and let's dive right into the good stuff, starting with this white multi-pack exclusive Lamborghini Huracan. Looks good with that little black and gold stripe there on the roof line. Right now, secondary market sitting at about $3. Then jumping over to a very popular cast as of late, but the EM1 Honda Civic Si. This released earlier in the main line, but this is the gold version compared to the white one that we are finding at Dollar Tree today. Right now, secondary market sitting at about $3 in loose form. The R30 in purple, this was the first recolor for 2024 versus the green one that again we found today at Dollar Tree. Right now, secondary market in loose format like this, about $2. Next up, another Lamborghini multi-pack exclusive, this time the CN with the new updated mainline wheels here. Actually looks pretty good and reflected sale in the secondary market right now sitting at about $4 to $5. And why not a third Lamborghini multi-pack exclusive, this time the Gallardo LP 560-4 in this DieCash green, not Spectra Flame, but very foresty green, and it actually looks pretty good. Secondary market on this is sitting at about $3. Next up, a little VW action, this time a purple Volkswagen Custom Beetle multi-pack exclusive, sitting at about $4 on the secondary market. And then the 20 pack multi-pack exclusive car, the BMW M4 secondary market right now is about $4, but man, I've talked about this car before in the past and I'm still very drawn to it. It just looks really good. Such a classic Beamer look with this crystal black metallic paint, and again that faux carbon hood there, replicated by just etching on the plastic at the top. I mean, this is a really cool casting. And last but not least, I think the car that really drew me to this 20 pack was this all yellow Porsche 911 GT2. This casting has definitely grown in popularity. I mean, some of the older first editions with the plastic wing are going for about $20 to $30 on the secondary market. So I mean, just to have one of the newer editions of this car with more up-to-date tampo work and the metal spoiler there, I mean, it still looks just as good as the first editions. Right now, secondary market, this little yellow Porsche sitting at about $12 for a multi-pack exclusive. This makes up a lot of the ROI on this 20 pack. So all said and done, this 20 pack netted me a grand total of about $36, just taking into account the notable cars that you see here. And that is obviously way less than the $65 that we accounted for from a secondary market standpoint for the G case mainlines that I found today. Essentially half the ROI for $20, all the same. But I would argue that this 20 pack is way less effort to pick up. I mean, I basically walked into a Walmart midday, pegs are empty except for the shelves where these 20 packs are plentiful, and you can essentially make about $15 profit on it. Whereas the G cases, I had to really fight tooth and nail with employees, other collectors for a chance to crack open those cases, and it's never guaranteed. I mean, yes, you make more profit at the end of the day, but is the effort worth the reward? Especially when these $15 profit 20 packs are just sitting on the shelves. You guys let me know down in the comments below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time on DieCash Cars.